Hello, friends, I'm Navina, and today I'm going to read you a story from the Arabian Nights from the November 1982 issue of Chandamama. The story's name is The Day the Dead Sprang to Life. Once Caliph Harun al Rashid, wandering in the city in disguise, met a jolly good fellow named Abu Hassan. Abu Hassan invited the Caliph, not knowing who he really was, to spend the night at his house. The Caliph accepted his hospitality. Abu entertained the Caliph to a sumptuous dinner. In course of their conversation, Abu said, I wish I could be the Caliph only for a day. I shall heap a lot of wealth on my mother, who has sacrificed much for me. Next, I shall drive away four of my naughty neighbors who harass me. The Caliph mixed some potion into Abu's drink. Abu did not notice that, but when he took it, he was in a daze. The Caliph's bodyguards, who were hiding, carried him into the palace. When he woke up in the morning, he was surprised to see himself clad in dazzling robes, lying on a luxurious bed in the palace. Commander of the faithful, we are at your service. A host of servants greeted him. Charming maids danced around him. Courtiers bowed down to him. At first, Abu was bewildered. By and by, he believed that under some circumstance, he had really become the caliph. The first thing he did was to send a lot of money to his mother. Then he sent his sepoys to drive away those mischievous neighbors. At night, he was given the potion again. When he fell into a stupor, he was carried back to his home. A shock awaited him in the morning when he woke up and saw himself as poor Abu. However, the Caliph took a fascination for him and took him as his courtier. He also got him married to the daughter of a nobleman. Her name was Nuzat. The Caliph gave him a mansion and paid him well, but he was quite extravagant. Soon he borrowed a lot of money. When the moneylenders insisted on realizing their dues, he drew up a novel plan to get a handsome amount from the Caliph. I'll go to the Caliph and tell him that you are dead. Generous as he is, he will at once pay me a good deal of money for your funeral, Abu told his wife. Nuzat was as smart as her husband. In that case, why should I not go to the Caliph's wife, Lady Zubaydah, and declare that you were dead? Surely she will be pleased to give me some money, she proposed. Excellent, my worthy wife. That way we can receive more than we need. Come on, let's do, said Abu enthusiastically. Soon Abu was before the Caliph, all tears. In the same fashion, Nuzat presented herself before the Lady Zubaydah. Both returned with 100 gold coins each. Great was their joy. As they sat on a divan, laughing on the success of their tricks, through the window, Nuzat saw that Lady Zubaydah's chief maid was approaching their house. I'm sure there is a dispute between the Caliph and his wife as to which one of us is really dead. The Lady Zubaydah's maid is coming to feel sure that it is you who died, said Nuzat. Abu sprawled on his bed without losing any time. Nuzat covered him with a white linen and sat by his side, wailing. I am so sorry for your misfortune, said the queen's maid. Somehow the Caliph is under the impression that it is you who died and not Abu Hassan. I wish it was so, said Nuzat. I deeply sympathize with you, my sister. May the all compassionate Allah's mercy be on you. I must hurry back to the palace to assure my lady that she is right, not the Caliph. The maid went away. Abu sat up and the couple had a hearty laugh again. But before long, the Caliph's chief bodyguard was seen coming towards their house with long strides. Now the Caliph wants to make sure that you are alive and that I am dead, said Nuzat, and she at once went and sprawled on her bed. Abu covered her with a sheet and began to cry aloud. My dear Abu, I have no language to express my sorrow at your loss. It is rather surprising that the Lady Zubaydah should think that you were dead and not your wife. I must hurry back and tell them what I saw, said the bodyguard. The bodyguard left as fast as he had appeared. Abu and Nuzat wondered what will happen next. Half an hour later, they saw more than they had bargained for. The Caliph himself and his wife, accompanied by their viziers, courtiers, bodyguards, and maids, were rushing towards their house. The Caliph and his wife were arguing with each other quite excitedly. Hurry up, said Abu. We both must play dead. The Caliph and the Lady Zubaydah stepped into their room and stood stunned. My poor Abu! Evidently, he died of shock at his wife's death. Surely I will miss him more than he missed his wife, commented the Caliph. I am sure it is Abu who died first. His wife died of shock later, after returning from me, asserted the Lady Zubaydah. Their argument grew heated. In despair, the Caliph said, only one of the corpses could tell us who died first. I won't mind giving it 1,000 gold coins. I'll do the same, announced the Lady Zubaydah. To the great amazement of the party, both Abu and Nuzat jumped to their feet. My lord, I died first. Let me have the reward, said Abu, bowing to the Caliph. Nuzat said the same, bowing to the Lady Zubaydah. After a moment's stunned silence, the Caliph burst into a loud laugh. All the others joined him. You imp! What a trick you played on us! Nevertheless, both of you deserve the reward, said the Caliph. Thank you.